Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be looking at Pac-Man on Steam. This is my third Namco video looking at their arcade game series. I've already had a play through Miss Pac-Man and also Galaga, and now we're looking at the original video game, the game that got most people into gaming, the original Pac-Man. So we're just going to have a look at the display settings and see if we can put some scan lines on it. I'm not going to bother adjusting the sound, I'm just going to leave that standard. So WASD to adjust the screen size. I'm just going to put a little bit, keep the aspect ratio pretty tight, and just put a few scan lines on. So that's 0. I think that's enough. Just a few scan lines just to give it that old school feel, so it doesn't look quite as blocky and quite as naff on a modern LED monitor. Let's also have a look at the bezels while we're here. So this is the retro bezel, the one that I like the best because it's a bit more muted and it's a bit easier on the eye. But you may want to change it for the more colourful kind of bezel, the kind of thing that you probably see on the original arcade machine, a lot more colourful. Some people like this. Personally, I think it's a bit of a strain on the eyes looking at those bright colours while you're trying to play. To me, it takes your eye away from the game, so I'll be playing it. There's the original video. I'll be playing it with this retro bezel. I think it looks absolutely brilliant, and it gives a chance for the bright colours to shine on the actual game itself. Alright, so let's have a look at Pac-Man on Steam. So, nice and fast, very smooth. Controls are responsive, as you'd expect. And as I noticed with the Galaga video, be sure to check that out if you've not already watched it. There really isn't a lot of lag on this system, and it really makes you, it's really smooth, and it really makes you aware, if you've played the arcade 1-up version of Pac-Man, just how much of an input lag there is on those machines. When you're playing it, oh, I've got an achievement there, I've got all the ghosts. 1600 points. You know, when you play an arcade 1-up, it plays great, but when you play it on PC, you're like, yeah, there is a bit of a lag. Oh, we've got a cherry bonus, and again, I had this same problem with Miss Pac-Man, just lost a life there because this 8-way joystick I'm using doesn't play very well with Pac-Man. I'm going to try a different controller and see if that helps. So if you're using an 8-way fight stick to play these retro games, you might find yourself losing a life here and there, because if you hit a diagonal, it can mess up the controls and not read it properly, and you end up either going in the wrong direction or, as just happened to me, not moving at all. So I don't think that's a bug with this PC version. I think it's just my stick that doesn't respond well to these old school games. It is annoying though, so let me know in the comments if you've experienced that or whether you've found a controller that works really well. I would say an Xbox pad probably works great. Yeah, it's sticking again. Oh, it's so annoying. Oh, I just went totally the wrong way there. I was trying to press right and he went up. It must have read a diagonal and spazzed out, so I'm not going to get a very good score. So it looks great, sounds great, and plays well if you've got a joystick that isn't letting you down. So do beware of that. If you're... I just lost another life. Just didn't respond at all. So a potential bug there. I don't know if it's a bug or whether it's just my joystick that just will not respond at all. So the arcade 1-up wins because its joystick's better. But again, down to personal preference. The game itself looks great. I'll be playing it again with a different controller and giving it a bit more time. Pac-Man on Steam, currently on sale. At the time of posting this video, it was 69p, less than $1, and its usual price is about £2.49. So if you're into your cheap and cheerful games, well worth checking out on Steam. And let me know in the comments if you've had any problems with controllers with it like I did. That's the only problem I found with it. And yeah, so make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.